Hey everybody, welcome to the Sagebrush Happy Hour Journal entry for January 12th, 2026. And I'm sitting here in the office and on a new office chair. My old one was getting pretty darn worn out, and actually found this one on the Facebook Marketplace and picked it up yesterday for $30. And so now I've got a new comfy high back office chair. So that's a nice thing. Let's see. Other things that are kind of new and is that I'm using an Apple Watch now. I did have a nice little just kind of a generic watch that I liked a lot. But what had happened is Annie had an Apple Watch before, and then she lost it. And so then we bought a new one to replace it. And then, and this was like 6 months later that this was like 6 months ago. And so just last week, she found the previous Apple Watch, and so she was fine with that. And so I inherited her Apple Watch, and so I'm trying the camera remote control with that. And so I was actually trying to start with the journal entry by using the pinch gesture, which is just something that I've learned about the Apple Watch. Other things is you may have noticed that I've been trying to grow a beard. I'm just going to keep it on there temporarily, and we'll see over the next month how we like it. I'm trying to keep it really trimmed, nice and tight and neat. I kind of like it. Annie kind of likes it, but it does, I think, make me look a little bit older. And so I'm probably going to revert back to no beard come springtime at least, or in the next month or so. Other than that, not a whole bunch. I mentioned that we had snow on Friday, and it was just recovering after that, and it's been cold, and so kind of makes it difficult to put out a time lapse. But I'm going to go ahead and try put out another time lapse tonight, and I did capture a nice meteor last night on my security cameras, and so submitted that to the American Meteor Society as a sighting, and so that was kind of neat. And then I've been kind of updating and working on my home assistant, which you can kind of see there in the background on my computer, which is my smart home automation software, and making sure that everything's up to date and is working on that. And it does take a lot of work and debugging and maintenance, I think, but it's worthwhile to know what our percentage of battery is, and temperatures and that sort of thing. We monitor all kinds of things in the house. So that's kind of what's happening here on the Mesa today. Happy Monday. Cheers, everybody. Let's try the double pinch. I'm crushing your head.